What's up, you freaking geniuses? So in this video, we're gonna go over a perimeter and area word problem. All right. So this problem says the length of a rectangle is 4 centimeters more than twice the width. Wow, that already sounds horrible. The perimeter is 32 centimeters. Find the length, width, and area. Okay, so before you get overwhelmed, the first thing you should always do is draw a picture. So we're talking about a rectangle, right? So let's draw a rectangle, okay? And then we can get overwhelmed afterwards. So then it says the length of a rectangle. So the length is this side and this side, right? So here it's saying the length, so the length of a rectangle is, okay? So whenever you see the word is, that normally means equal to, okay? So we're gonna say the length is equal to 4 centimeters more than twice the width. Okay, so let's deduce this a little bit. So twice the width. Okay, so twice the width would mean twice the width, right? 2 times the width. So it's 4 centimeters more than that. So then you're just gonna add 4. Okay, so since the length up here is 2w plus 4, that means the length down here is also gonna be the same thing, 2w plus 4. Okay, and the problem doesn't tell us anything special or different about the width. So we're just gonna label these like normal. So this is the width and this is the width. Okay, what else do we know? Well, the problem also says the perimeter is 32 centimeters. Okay, so we know the perimeter is equal to 32 centimeters. Okay, so the way we're gonna solve for our length and width over here is by relating it to the perimeter, since that's the only thing we know, right? That's the only thing the problem gives us. So how do you find the perimeter of a rectangle? Well, all you have to do is add up all the sides, right? So it'd be the length plus the width plus the width. So let's write that out. So the perimeter is equal to the length plus the width plus the width. Okay, or another way I could write this is saying that the perimeter is equal to L plus L, that's the same thing as 2 times L, right? And then we're just adding that to W plus W, which is the same thing as 2 times W. Okay, so let's fill in some information that we know. So first of all, we know the perimeter, right? That's given to us as 32 centimeters. So 32 is equal to 2 times the length. So 2 times, and then the length, well, we don't know what the length is, right? But we do know what it is in terms of the width, right? We found this little formula for the length, 2w plus 4. So the length, I'm gonna write as 2w plus 4. Okay, and then we're adding that to 2w. Okay, so let's keep simplifying this. So 32 is equal to, now here we have to distribute. So I have to take this 2 and multiply it by 2w, and then I have to multiply it by the 4. So 2 times 2w is equal to 4w. And then 2 times 4 is equal to 8. Okay, and then since you're adding here, you just bring that down right there. Okay, and then we're adding that to 2w, right? Okay, so we're almost getting there. So again, simplifying this, 32 is equal to, now here we have to combine like terms, right? So 4w plus 2w is equal to 6w. And then we have this plus 8. Okay, so now solving for w here, we need to get rid of this 8. So in order to do that, I'm going to subtract 8. And what you do to one side of an equation, you do to the other, right? So then these 8's cancel out, plus 8 minus 8. That just goes to 0. So then we're left with 6w is equal to 32 minus 8, which is equal to 24. Okay, and then last thing right here is getting rid of the 6. So since we're multiplying, in order to undo that, we're going to divide by 6. Okay, and what you do to one side, you do to the other. So these 6's cancel out. So then on this side of the equation, we're just left with w, and then that's equal to 24 divided by 6, which is equal to 4, okay? Or I could rewrite it as w is equal to 4. For what? Well, remember the units for everything in our problem are centimeters, right? So w is equal to 4 centimeters. So the width is equal to 4 centimeters. Okay, so we just found the width. Now we need to find the length and the area, right? So the length is going to be equal to our little formula, right? 2w plus 4. 2w plus 4. So then the length is equal to 2, and then what's w? Well, we just found it, right? It's 4. So we're going to multiply by 4, and then plus 4, right? So then the length is equal to 2 times 4, which is 8, and then plus 4, right? So then 8 plus 4 is equal to 12. So the length is equal to 12, and remember our units are centimeters, right? So the length is equal to 12 centimeters. Okay, so we just found the length. Now, last thing we have to do is find the area. So the area of a square or a rectangle is equal to the length times the width, right? So here we have the length, which is 12 centimeters, and we're going to multiply it by the width, which is 4 centimeters. So multiply that by 4 centimeters. Okay, and I'm going to scroll down just a little bit. Okay, so what's 12 times 4? That's equal to 48. And then what are centimeters times centimeters? That's equal to centimeters squared. Okay, so then the area is equal to 48 centimeters squared. So if you found the video helpful, definitely leave a thumbs up down below. And if you have any other questions or want to see any other examples, just let me know in the comment section below. Also, there's a couple playlists attached that I think you'll find helpful, so definitely check those out, and I'll see you there.